The day is new. The sun is shining on a new Dynasty run. College football 25's run. Fortunately, we canned it because we were running out of time with the game. And college football 26 is here. I'm about, 3-4 months late on this. That's my apology. I've been, getting things set in my personal life, but we have the opportunity now to do the Dynasty run. And then we're going to set it up all right here in front of you guys. I do have a surprise intel for you guys with one of the teams that we have. I have a little surprise in there for you guys. I have been streaming on Twitch quite a bit recently. Put the link to the Twitch in the bio, or description, I'm sorry. Put that in the description. First order of business, we got to go back over the rules. Rule number one, well, not even rules. The goal is to win a national championship by year 5 of the Dynasty. If I do not win a playoff game at minimum, I will take a bucket of ice water and I will dump it on my head. And I will record it for you guys to see. We might even do it live potentially, depending on how I feel when that time comes. But I'm not trying to do any of that. I'm trying to win the national championship. So the 4 teams that we have, Honolulu State, the team that we will be using, will replace San Diego State. Colorado State will be replaced by Arvada. Nevada is being replaced by the Sedona Tech Firehawks. And I said I had a surprise intel for you guys with one of the teams. So we have removed Modesto Valley. For all 4 Modesto Valley fans out there, I'm sorry. We have replaced Air Force with Alaska Tech Timberwolves. This is kind of a throwback right here for anybody that has heard of Miles Dawkins 24/7. This is his creation. I'll put a link to the Dynasty that he did. I think it's about 10 years old. He did the Dynasty on NCAA 06. And that was one of the biggest motivators I have for doing this. So, a little bit of a tribute to that guy. So go give love to his channel. Go check his channel out. He does really good content. I think he's still uploading to this day. Love the guy. He does good work. I decided that we're going to compete in the Pac-12. We're going to bring the Pac-12 back, kind of, in a way. Especially because I think that it's really weird that they still have the Pac-12 as a conference, even though there's only 2 teams. I don't like that. So we're gonna bring back the glory days of the Pac-12. Gotta have the Pac-12. You have the Reggie Bushes and the Anthony Thomases, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun in the early to mid 2000s, and in the early 2010s as well. It was a lot of fun. So we're bringing that back. We're gonna put Boise State in the Pac-12. I think that'd be fun. It's a fun idea. Boise State there. Now this right here is one of my biggest gripes with the current landscape of college football. The ACC stands for Atlantic Coast Conference, not Pacific Coast Conference. So you especially, Pac-12, both of you. Honestly, with the way that Stanford plays, I might put them in the Mountain West as a punishment. I would do it. I'm not going to do that. All right. So we currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 teams in the Pac-12. Now the question is, who do we want to bring over? Who encapsulates that Pac-12 vibe? And I can think, first of all, Oregon's got to go. We need Oregon. Oregon is definitely a Pac-12 team that I think of. I think of USC as a Pac-12 team as well. And now we can pick one more team. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know who I want here. You know what? Let's bring UCLA over. We're bringing over UCLA, folks. So this is our new Pac-12. We got Alaska Tech, Boise State, California, Arvada College, Honolulu State, Oregon, Sedona Tech, Stanford, UCLA, USC, and Washington State. So we're going to adjust the conferences also a little bit. I'm putting Notre Dame in the ACC just because I'm tired of those independents getting away with, setting their schedules how they want and then still getting into the playoffs. So they're going to compete in the ACC. And then I'm also going to put UConn in the... I think I'm going to put them in... I might as well put them in the MAC with UMass. So UConn's in the MAC. Hopefully they can get some wins. So that's our setup. That's the setup for the Dynasty run. As far as conferences goes, we've imported all of our teams. Dynasty settings. Now I'm going to be honest, I have not done a whole lot of playing with the sliders and how the game should go. So I'm just going to leave it at Heisman for now. We'll do 6-minute quarters with an accelerated clock. Give us about 15 seconds. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's about good. 7 minutes. We'll do 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Now I'm just going to leave all of this at 50 for this first run. And then, you know, if there's something that needs to be edited or updated during the Dynasty, we'll discuss that. And then, you know, hopefully we get to do a second Dynasty run. That would be pretty cool. But I'm not going to have anything to do with the recruiting. I'm not going to do any recruiting. Whatever the computer comes up with as far as guys that they want to play for Honolulu State, excuse me, that's completely up to the computer. All right, let's do this. It's time to select our team, and I couldn't think of a finer team to pick than that Honolulu State wave, baby. Let's do it. Do we create a we're going to create a coach. Definitely a tactician. We've got Cale Drayton. Now, for my sake, we're going to use South Carolina's offense because that's the offense that I'm most accustomed to. And we'll run a base 3. We'll run a base 3-4. What's his alma mater? He went to Cal. Honestly, it kind of checks out. I kind of like it. The pipeline, obviously, because we are in Hawaii, we already suck, and you might as well go ahead and get people that are already close. And yeah, let's do it. Plus, Hawaii has put out some really, really good players recently as well. Demeanor. Oh, he's intense. He's a cool dude. He's just a cool dude. He's got his play sheet. He's just chilling. Now the fun part. How does our guy look? He's 6'4", 300 pounds. He's also known as the big unit. I'm going to call him the big unit from now on. Look at that sleeveless shirt, though. Check that out. Look at this guy. He's got to show off the pythons. Look at those pythons, man. Look at those guns. Pew, pew. We got our unit. Coach Unit. That's a big old boy. Let's do this. All right. We're looking good. We're looking good. So we'll take a quick look at our roster. Just to show, not much has changed from the 25 Dynasty. If you guys remember, Keontae Tyson is our best player. He's our offense, in my opinion. He's got 91 speed, 94 acceleration, 92 agility. Our offense is going to run through him. If we can't run the ball, we're not going to score any points. We're not going to win. I mean, we're not going to win a whole lot to begin with, but that's neither here nor there. At quarterback, we kind of have a little bit of a QB battle going on between, we've got David DePaul and Kyle Terry. For those of you that remember, Kyle Terry was the starter when we did College Football 5, but David DePaul, I'm not sure what happened with the roster, but now he's a level 7. I mean, he's a 75 overall now too. So it's between these two. You've got Kyle Terry as a pocket passer, but he's got 82 speed, and you've got your backfield creator here, and David DePaul. I don't know which one of these guys will start. I think we'll start with Kyle Terry. We'll probably start Kyle Terry first, just because he's a senior. I mean, it's a video game, but he's a senior, so we'll give him that first shot. Now, for those of you that remember, Scooby Moore was our starter last year. Once again, I'm not sure what happened to the roster, but his speed dropped a little bit, actually. So your top 25 for this season. Top 25 is Texas, Penn State, Ohio State, Georgia, Notre Dame, Oregon, Clemson, LSU, Alabama, Illinois, South Carolina, Miami, Arizona State, Michigan, Florida, Kansas State, Iowa State, Ole Miss, SMU, Texas A&M, Indiana, Tennessee, Oklahoma, BYU, and Texas Tech, rounding out the top 25 before anybody's played a game. What's our Heisman watch looking like? And lastly, our Heisman. Jeremiah Smith is the face to take home Heisman. And that's a little bit of a surprise to me. I definitely thought it would be a QB. Actually, as a matter of fact, none of these are QBs except for Garrett Nussmeier. I hope I said his name right. And he's got Jordan Tyson, Jeremiah Love, Ryan Williams, and obviously Jeremiah Smith being up there at the top. So that's going to do it for this video. I hopefully will have our first game and custom schedule put out before our first game. We'll set that all up in the same video, and yeah. I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to be back, and hopefully this Dynasty run won't get canned. We got time. That's really all I got. Peace.